What's going down, guys? This is Serenity Divide here with by far one of the toughest videos I've had to make so far. And today, actually, I wish the subject content was a lot more positive, but today it's going to kind of be on a poopy subject that I'm sure not many people are going to want to hear. But hopefully by the time this video is over, you'll have a little bit of a general idea as to why I've gone ahead and decided to do what I'm doing. So guys, just to let you know, I am getting my butt kicked in school right now. I just started, and it's only been pretty much the first couple weeks in, and I'm already feeling like I'm swimming. The reason why I'm saying this is because, you know, honestly, with everything that I put my heart and soul into, you know, my 250% goes into it, and right now I'm having this huge conflict between what I love doing, which is right here, you know, making videos here and commentating and having just an absolute blast with the gameplay. I've been able to meet so many of you guys worldwide, getting tips and sharing them and making gamers better, and hopefully give them a little bit more of a fighting chance out there, especially when they hit Hell on Earth difficulty, when they're playing Killing Floor, and also just other general tips and other games that maybe they might not have tried. So SDG, or Serenity Divide Games, has really been a dream for me that you guys have helped create. But unfortunately, guys, I am really overwhelmed in school right now. I just got some marks back, and I'm really not doing as well as I had initially perceived that I was doing. And I realize now that that is completely and directly attributed to my gaming habits and really what I'm doing. And the commentary in many respects is only adding to that chaos and adding to that trouble. So I've decided what I'm going to do instead is I'm really going to be taking a massive break / hiatus from gaming as a whole. And it wouldn't be fair to kind of let y'all know that, you know, I'm going to be gone for only a set amount of time. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I've hit a point in my life right now where philosophically I just overall feel that, you know, maybe what I'm doing here just, you know, my time can be spent better, you know, elsewhere. And the reason why, it's not that I don't care about you guys, it's actually the real fact that, you know, financially, you know, if you're in a situation where you can't support yourself with your primary, you know, 9 to 5, then you know there's going to be an impending problem. And you know, guys, I don't want you to look too deep into it. Basically, what happened is that I've really just decided that you know, gaming for me is again, it's a huge distraction. For many people that are in a better financial situation, it's a great relief. It's a lot of fun, and trust me, you know, I had a blast with it. And to be able to meet everybody around the world, like I was talking about, people from Taiwan, Croatia, people from Japan and China, and, you know, even, you know, people from California and from all across the nation, from the United States. It's really an incredible opportunity, and it's something that I will never forget, and I'll never forget any of you guys. I love you guys. I just want to let y'all know that right now, just circumstantially, I can't go on, because if I go any further into this, you know, I know that I'm probably not going to pass my classes, and I'm at a point right now where you know, if you've ever paid your way into school, you know that the amount of sacrifice is great. You know, you have to be there. And I notice that, you know, even for my family, it's about taking, you know, responsibilities, and honestly, like you would clutch a game, you have to clutch for your family too. And I'm getting, you know, closer and closer to that point where I can't deny it any longer that, you know, there are people out there that really need my help. And it's imperative that I study and I get to where I need to be. And literally, I go ahead and write my ticket forward to become a better person as a whole, become a better individual that's more capable of really starting and maintaining a family, to be that type of guy that I know that my family can depend on. You know, and that's really the ultimate goal, and that's why I want to make this video as positive as possible. I know that we're talking about a lot of stuff that not a lot of people, or not a lot of commentators, for instance, like to talk about. They want to talk about lighthearted stuff, which I totally understand, but the gameplay, about having fun. But life is very serious, and if you're not capable of taking the bulls by the horn and taking control of it, you know, it has the potential of throwing you off kilter. And I feel that that's what's happened right now. In fact, I almost feel as if it has sent me hurtling into orbit right now with school and everything else. And, you know, I can't blame the teachers, because honestly, they're doing everything in their power to try to make the next generation of people, our generation, better, you know, on top of our game, that we're going to be capable of taking on those challenges that life presents itself. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the economy and everything else that is going on. So guys, that is really where, you know, really where I am right now in my state of mind. It's that I'm looking forward to really a lot of more exciting opportunities. You know, maybe when college dies down and I pass and I get through my classes and things go well, you know, I'll have more time to be able to do gaming. But I just don't think I have time to invest in commentary like I did. Personally, I really think I jumped into all of this way too fast. You know, I'm the type of guy that really sort of just goes out there and just is kind of like the carpe diem type. I'm like, you know what, great, there's an opportunity, let's give it a shot. And I think honestly I've learned so much because of that, you know, joining a metal band and actually trying, you know, getting my feet stationed and having a blast, you know, having a good time and living in the moment. You know, it's all taught me these life lessons that I'm hoping that you know, through the years of you guys watching my videos, at least actually it's only been 1 year, but still, through that time, you know, through those months, that you know, hopefully you guys have something that you can take with you. And okay guys, so I want to let you know that I will be calling the quits here. I know it's kind of sucky to hear that, and it's really poopy to hear that, but guys, it's something I need to do for myself. I went ahead and I just am trying to do my best to try to isolate you know, myself from being too distracted with my videos. So this is really, I have to extend my apology to y'all, and I know that it was very sudden, very abrupt. But when I received, you know, really some poor grades, I literally, it kind of shocked me. Like, you know what, I'm not going to pass if I don't, you know, if I don't lock down and I start, you know, taking the right steps forward. So forgive me for my selfishness. I know that that might have been, you know, something that is totally unlike me for my videos. But it's something that if I don't progress, you know, really just going to be on a downhill slope from here, you know, especially when, you know, that 9 to 5 is not providing, you know, what I need to move forward. So guys, I don't want you to take anything personal. It's just the way that things have to be for now. But overall, I do really want to just let you all know that I really had a great adventure with everybody. And I hope that for many respects that the amount of videos and people that I've helped, that you guys will also be there to hopefully pass that torch to other people, that you guys can make your own videos, and that you guys can get out there and be a big part of the Killing Floor community and all the other games out there that are available. So although this is going to be one of my final goodbyes, guys, I just want to straight up let y'all know that you know, none of this was in vain. I know that in the short time that I was able to make a YouTube channel and grow to where it's been, and I'm talking solely on the community, you know, nothing to do with all of the other things that have happened most recently. I just want to let y'all know that you guys have really showed me your support, and I really, really appreciate that. And I know that all of you guys will also understand, you know, really the reasoning why I want to go ahead and really go back to school and really focus and just get back into the real swing of things, guys. You know, because honestly, I'm not like a spring chicken. If I had been, let's say, maybe 8 years younger, you know, none of this probably would have happened. I would have probably had, you know, plenty of time to be doing what I'm doing, and, you know, business as usual, guys, straight up, you know, just rocking heads and making commentary. But again, I'm not in that situation. So ultimately, guys, I just wanted to thank you all again so much for being on the journeys and adventures that we've taken in Killing Floor and all these other wonderful games that some of you might not have played before. But right now, I have to get serious with life. If I don't, then I'm really going to be selling myself up a river, you know. And for the most part, just if there's anything that I want to reach out to y'all, is definitely go out there and do what you want to do. You know, honestly, in this short period of time, I went ahead and did exactly that. I went ahead and took life by the gazoons, as I talked about in one of the previous update videos. And ultimately, guys, you know, even if you fail, you're going to learn so much from it. You're going to learn more about yourself. You're going to learn about your limits and where you can go and how to extenuate yourself. It's like in Hell on Earth when you're clutching in the red zone against 2 flesh pounds that are back to back. You know, it's out of your comfort zone for sure. Nobody wants to do that. I mean, heck, you know, and in school, you're not going to get that visual feedback that you get like in game, you know, immediately, you know, knowing if you did something right or wrong. The way that it's going to materialize is, you know, your performance on the test that your professors meticulously craft together, you know. So I know that the reason why I'm talking about school so much is because I know so many of you guys are in high school as well as university, and some of you have already taken that rite of passage, to which I already commend you for that. But for the most part, guys, it's all about really just understanding like your life and understanding that you know, time is of the essence, guys, for sure. Just get out there, study hard, and do what you got to do to make things work. So everybody, thanks again for tuning in. And guys, I do apologize for the abruptness of everything. I never really even saw it coming myself, got blindsided. But straight up, dude, I really had to ask myself the past 2 days. I've been super bummed, like, can I really keep doing this? And again, the ultimatum came from those marks that I received. So everybody, be good to each other, rock on. Don't miss me, because straight up, dude, you know, I know you guys learned a ton, and I know that I was able to help a ton of you guys, so I'm super happy about what we did and what we accomplished together, guys. The adventure, man, is going to continue on with you guys, and I'm going to just straight up let you know, you guys have that torch. So get out there and help each other out and make that KF community what it's supposed to be. Alright, guys, so it's time for me to sign out, but before I do so, go out there and kick some ass and practice hard. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Serenified out.